What's going on, Slayers? It's your boy Spectral, and before we begin, no, this is sadly not the Horde mode, Horde mode Holt, mission 3. My footage for the beginning of the mission was lost somehow, and I do not care how to look into it, so I'm just gonna do it here. Thankfully, this time it was at the very beginning of my run, so it won't be as bad. But simply put, the mission begins as all three of the missions begin. Of course, you're given the map, and the first mission is a bit of a doozy. There are riot soldiers, there are cybermancubi, and tons of opportunities for you to get juggled by everything. Thankfully, the Bloodmaker does not come out yet. However, a Tyrant will spawn where that Cybermancubus it resides, so you definitely want to proceed with caution. And instead of using the rocket launcher's remote detonation, I just used the sticky bombs as a way to conserve my ammo. Another fiendish enemy that will certainly make life difficult is the Whiplash, especially in the third arena. The missions go pretty simple. The first mission here, we're just gonna nuke everything so I can talk more clearly. The first mission is that you have to kill the Archvile with the left side glory kill. And then for the second mission, you have to headshot 5 Maker drones with the precision bolt of the heavy cannon, as you can see. And then finally, you have to do essentially what we did in Reclaimed Earth, which is kill 3 pain elementals with different glory kills. Pretty straightforward indeed. The combat encounters that you're about to see all vary, so things can get very spicy very quickly. Yeah, so you definitely want to make all of your points and shots count, especially on the Holt. The final round 5 of the Holt. Those 4 waves are arguably the most critical waves in the entire experience, and you're about to see why. So with that said, let's get on with the video. I actually kind of like this funnel. So any second now, we're going to start seeing, yes, there you are. You keep saying that, and I wonder if even you think that what you're saying is true, because let's be real here, it isn't. And that's what the left side glory kill looks like. So we managed to do that. I'm sick of you. We managed to do that without accidentally killing the Archvile with an ill-placed frag grenade or rocket launcher shot. But now here's where one of the most difficult buff totem arenas come into play. So the first wave spawns a buff totem and several pinkies. And once you kill the proper amount of pinkies, usually leaving 1 alive, you will then be greeted with the spawning of Mancubi, and another buff totem will spawn in as well. The best advice I can give: attack the buff totem quickly, destroy it, and then once it's time, go for the weak points. This will make the Mancubi far less punishing and will give you the opportunity to kill it as quickly as you can. See how the projectiles are far slower, so you can actually kill them more relatively quicker. It only takes 2 Mancubi to die until the next wave of demons emerges. And a 3rd buff totem will wait for you. So now that we've destroyed all of them, let's actually destroy the weak points if we can live long enough to get there. I just sort of jumped on top of the Mancubi. So one of the big things, again, we are going to herd all of them. We are going to then flame belch all of them and nuke them at once. Do be careful. I can only imagine what the kind of frame rate most fans and fellow slaves will have to put up with. That is crap. I hate you so damn much. I had you. No, I hate you. Die. I get petty, okay? That should be known. There we go. I can actually live with that. There we go. And that's all she wrote. There is the Sentinel Hammer charge down there on the 2nd floor. On the technically, this would be the 3rd floor. The bottom would be the 2nd floor. So we're just gonna say on the 1st floor is the Sentinel Hammer charge. We're going to pick that up, refill, rejuvenate, and just get back to it. So from this point on, at the end of every other round, except for round 5 with the 4 arenas, we will be granted extra lives instead of any sort of equipment. And then this blitz round is quite fun. It's actually kind of crazy. So this time around, it'll be like this for all seasons, but there are stone imps, and of course, because the Sentinel Hammer was made to kill them, the fun comes from just slinging onto these meat hook traversal points, grabbing one of the Sentinel Hammers in the air, and then just slamming. It may seem a little tedious, but this is absolutely better than most of the more, honestly, painful blitz rounds. And you just want to continue to do this until final. It's odd. One of those little buckaroos survived, which would not have been funny. Not funny at all. And that's that blitz round. The next round is the bonus coin round. This one's just torture. Unless you have good aim. Which normally, if I'm being honest with myself, I seldom ever have. So the real challenge of this one spot is truly avoiding getting hit by the Bloodmaker. If you're good enough, of course you kill the both of them that spawn. As far as I know, only 2 spawn in this one section, giving you some added challenge. And collecting the coins can thus become very difficult. And if you saw as well, there were tentacles hidden in the middle of each podium. We'll just say each pillar. Each huge pillar platform that you can grab onto and maneuver on. In that which was the Samur boss fight arena, The middle had, but it had tentacle pods. So you definitely want to be careful with that. And here we have a cursed prowler. He thought, and he thought very poorly. I see you. I see all of you. And now we have awoken 3 turrets. I must say, Doom Eternal does excellent work with the placement of these turrets. Not making them so much of a pain in the butt, but a solid little obstacle. And then in this one wave, you will be greeted with Mancubi. You will be greeted with a Marauder, as you saw also a cursed prowler. And what I'm going to do is wait for the fiend to show up and kill this. I was gonna say kill this carcass. That didn't go according to the plan at all. Thankfully though, I was able to get my extra life back. I'm tired of losing my extra lives to things that are so simple. That time was totally my fault though. I had erroneously gotten too close to the Mancubus. And as everyone knows, you can't just get too close to the Mancubus unless you want to get your butt kicked. So now we can use the zombies to replenish our Sentinel Hammer and our health and our Blood Punch gauge. What I'd like to do personally, honestly, it might actually be a better idea to just kill all of the Hell Knights and the Revenants where they stand, instead of allowing all of them to group together in total hindsight. But what I'm just going to do instead is use the Destroyer Blade. Normally I Blood Punch them as well to regain my hammer charges, but we're not going to do that today. We're just not going to do that. So we have a Doom Hunter here. Excellent. So let us do this. Frag out, fire, boom. You know, you say no, but all I hear is yes. Maybe I'm just weird. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. That Dreadnough's gonna try to push me around. See what I mean? So at this point, you definitely want to kill as many of the zombies as you can, because they are worth everything. They are worth the trouble in a sense, because they provide you with the glory kills, which lead to the Sentinel Hammer recharges. I got the turret, that's good. See that? Just refilled my Sentinel Hammer stack. We're gonna make sure that this demon or that the spirit dies. Gonna kill the Cyber Mancubus. And forget about using the Armored Baron's weak points. Why do that when instead we can just utilize the plasma rifle to cook its armor? And that right there is why it is great to have the plasma rifle in the final round of Reclaimed Earth, because when you have the plasma rifle, especially when you have the microwave beam, you can cook the Armored Baron's armor, and thus you can gain from it. You can cook the armor to a certain point, and when they are both bunched up together, I could use it. I could use the microwave beam, take out both their armor at relatively the same time. Use my onslaught multipliers. We are now going to chainsaw the zombie for both a little bit of health, just the smallest bit. Some smart AI. That was a mistake. I think that actually hit an imp. So on Nightmare, as I'm sure you guys already know, well that was unfortunate. Ah, there we go. Oh, weaves. I'll take it. Not the quick death because I don't take handouts. So what we're gonna do here is really a bit of a desperation move. We're gonna try to get the sweet. So I see that there are lost souls that are dying. This means that the pain elementals are here. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to this little punk. Oh nah. That's my baby brother. Yes, buddy. Okay, that was actually that's okay. I admit I'm a little salty that I did not get the Doom Hunter because killing the Doom Hunter is pretty essential. But I managed to get everything else, including the Spirit Possessed Pinky. Why are you so much easier to kill here than you are in literally everything else? And no matter. You still got it. Did I snap you into glory kill state? And then you snapped out of it? Respectable. No, what did Albert Wesker say in Resident Evil 5? Commendable, yet futile. So we're going to continue here. Kill the rest of the demons. So that strategy right there that you saw, which was essentially corner them, or rather have them seemingly corner me, and then utilize the Sentinel Hammer. Works every time. Or more accurately, 60% of the time, it works every time. And the reason for that is truly because of placement and competence. My competence especially lacking sometimes when I'm so desperate to hit the Sentinel Hammer. When I have the Onslaught, I then tend to forget the placement. 1 second. Okay, I for a second believed that I had run out of time on my recording equipment. Or at least the way that I have my PS4 set up. We're set. So this traversal puzzle is a little tricky. Navigating through this area right here, which is the area after you complete the first big arena, which was the first arena in this mission. And this time, they added the meat hook points. Okay, for this bonus, it is radically different. And depending on who it is quite a challenge. So in this case, it's the Whiplash. Now, in this arena, I'm going to say right now, the best weapons to use are the super shotgun and the remote detonation rocket launcher. You could honestly spam it if you have the quad damage, because the ammo here instantly refills your entire ammo capacity for whichever weapon you get the ammo for. So if I had the ballista, it would max out my plasma ammo as soon as I touch one of the ammo refills. Same thing with shotgun shells. Same things for the bullets. Same thing for them all. Also, another key factor is making sure that you know exactly where everything is. Where the ammo is, where the armor is. Even the cue balls, because in other missions, you could end up stuck with the tyrants instead of whiplashes. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure which one's worse. That'll do. And honestly, pretty worth it. Pretty worth it to use the hammer just to kill a few extra demons. And then this right here, I want to get a good shot. Yeah. This is truly gorgeous. It's so haunting, so eerie, even more so than Urdak was in the very base campaign. But there we go. Alright, here we are. The final arena, the final round of the Horde mode experience. I should say, attempt at a score. That completely destroyed my shield. Which, well, if I'm being honest, we didn't see that coming. $215,000. I'll take it. I'm not gonna get that back, am I? Whatever. That's 220,000. Holy crap! That's holy crap. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well the only way that that's gonna matter is if I can. Never mind. I was gonna say the only way that's gonna matter is if I can somehow kill every and still retain greater than 30 extra lives. 30 extra lives is the bare minimum essentially for how many lives we must keep. Okay, that is reasonable. Let's kill that one now. Perfect. So we're gonna glory kill this cacodemon and then we're gonna run away. And the reason for that is because, oh no, we don't. No, you don't. So we have two opportunities for killing the third pain elemental. There we go. See that? That right there is a hefty stack. And that's not even the final wave yet. We're about to get there. 226,050 points. That is going to be crazy. But it'll be only truly impressive once we get to the very end of it. I don't think so. You thought you could weave. I don't think you will. I know people say don't just use the full auto on the I'm not really good at listening to instructions at this point in my life, so that's not happening. I mean, that's how Doomslayer and I are like in a way. You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. The portal is ready. Same difference. See? No, but seriously though, the final objective truly is to survive, because what we're about to be hit with is so gnarly and vicious, it may very well actually break your run if you are not careful. Look at me. I don't have enough plasma energy to perform what I'm about to perform, which is this. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess they didn't have the angle on it right, because... There we go. Whoo, boy. See, we can deal with that because... But... we also want to be very careful. Since this is Nightmare also, that means that the Barons are also more cracked out than ever before. So you definitely want to be careful for that. It's also a good thing that I saved my final big recording run for this. Really, it is a survival of the most aggressive. And what a waste of... what a tragically terrible waste of all that precious... Come on now. You'll have to try again later. Now. Piss off. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh nah. Oh nah. Okay, so we have a Makibai with guns attached to him. Let's take care of that. There we are. You fat, tubby bastard. I can already hear Patrick yelling at me. I hate you. I prefer the neck snapping glory kill every time I get enraged or frustrated with an enemy type that just really ticks me off. I don't want to be cursing so dang much. It's not a good and healthy habit. Okay, now here is where all hell breaks loose. Oh boy. Oh no. Where's the other one? Oh no. Oh no you don't. No, gang. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Literally, you will see many people, many great players, myself included. Totally myself included. Nah, seriously. You will see even the best players probably cheese the mess out of this because of how absurd this is. Because now we have all of these beautifully lined up... Oh boy. Yes, all of these lined up screechers. So I have now a Baron, a Pain Elemental, Bloodmakers, and a Tyrant. Thoughtful. I think I just spotted another. Oh, crap. Nathan Drake, you're gonna need to help me figure out how to say "oh crap" as many times as you do, because that is how I feel right now. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Actually, oh, never mind. We made it. Just lob a grenade down, ballista boost, super shotgun, kill him. And if you'll notice, yes, there's a lot of demons, but sadly not all of them have value because they were spawned by the Archvile. And the guys that did, the devs, they knew that we could simply make this exploit just a rambunctious and honestly frustrating aspect of the experience, because once you figure out how to game the Archvile, once someone establishes for themselves an insane score, a score that just feels cheap, all of a sudden Horde mode doesn't seem fun anymore. When something is fair and everyone has an equal shot to enjoy it, that's when people can truly enjoy it and embrace it. Yes! More than you could ever give. Pull it to the John Rambo. I think you just instigated your own. That's right. Run away. Okay, let's see how we did. So you see the blitz bonuses, the onslaught multipliers, the coin bonuses, the extra life bonus. See, each one grants you 1,000 points, and the difficulty bonus, and the no BFG bonus. My all-time best score. This is this is awesome. Holy crap, that is my highest possible score. That is ridiculous. Oh, but there you guys go. I feel kind of bad because now that I think about it, this was really just me. This is just really me. You know, half of this entire series has been a tutorial. The other half has been me just getting my best possible score. I don't think I'm ever going to top that. Just calling it right now. And of course, at the end of every single mission, you can of course observe your results. So here's the cultist base results right here. Take a nice good look. Here is the reclaimed earth results. There you all go. And finally, the Holt. So without question, this is actually, ooh, this may be a little more interesting. Hold on. What is 36,000? Or no, what is the difference between 36,600 and 44,600? That is 8,000. 8,000 point bonus, or 8,000 point difference. My baby brothers infiltrated the facility. What about the combat bonus? So this time around we had 17,050 points versus 11,550 points. That's 5,000 plus 400 points for the bounty bonus plus 1,550. Wait, no, 1,450 for the blitz bonus, and for the coin bonus, surprisingly enough, hold on, what kind of difference is that? Hold on, 850 and 950, 1,050 or 6,050, 6,150. That's 350 point difference. So overall, the difference in this mission is about 300 points. That is crazy. Still relatively good. Um, damn it. I'm, I'm telling y'all right now, had I killed that possessed Baron of Hell in the first arena, I definitely would have gotten myself the best possible score. That would have been raps. But unfortunately, that is not the case. But that's okay, because overall, I think we did really freaking good. 356,400 points. That is nothing to scoff at, nothing to sniff at. At least, I hope it isn't. Alright, well, there you guys go. That concludes the Horde mode guide. I truly do hope that any of this was helpful, because I know that we were just kind of zooming through. Most of my answers, or most of my insight, quote unquote, was rather off the cuff. I was just freestyling it. I don't use scripts in this sense. Well, I really don't use scripts at all. But maybe I should. It would help clarify some of my thoughts, and certainly would not hurt to use to articulate my thoughts better. So let's see. I'm just curious to see the leaderboards. So I am number 2 on the leaderboards. Oh my god, Abstract Rhino, you and I are 300 points across. That 300 point difference, look at that. But that is awesome. That is awesome. Props to Abstract Rhino for keeping the first place. Props to all these great slayers. I mean, look at that. I'm willing to bet some of you guys in this on these leaderboards could be watching, and some of you might even be some of you might shoot the BFG for giggles. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see what I could do with that. Bazooka 531, uncreated name. These are great names. Truly PlayStation Network names. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, you guys, there we go. We did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. Both the actual Horde mode experience, of course. You guys know how I feel about this addicting gameplay loop. But more so, me being able to somewhat provide some level of insight, some level of knowledge in such a fun mode, man. I know that Doom Eternal is almost 4 years old, but this game is still so much fun. And honestly, I would much rather be playing this than just about everything out there. Now, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a blast, and rocking the Cultist Slayer skins was actually a lot of fun. But of course, the real skins that you want to be rocking when you're playing on Horde mode are the Arcade Slayer and the Land Party skins. And of course, since this is Earthbound, we are going to keep it on the reclaimed background, because yes, it's just perfect. That being said, continue to rip and tear until it is done, my fellow slayers. May the blood in your swords never dry, for we will need you always. So stay rocking. Until next time, peace.